It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, friends. It is Tuesday, April 2nd, and we are waking up with no more severe weather threat. Those storms from yesterday afternoon and last night, now a thing of the past, but now we're left with the really cold temperatures. And you might be thinking, what? It's not that cold this morning. We're in the mid 50s as of 5 a.m. It's going to be colder later today. By the afternoon hours, by about 4 p.m., we'll be heading back into the 40s. So warmer this morning than the temperatures that you'll see when you're actually heading home later this afternoon. So one of those days where we hit the high temperature early in the day, numbers from here on out will fall. We've got a strong northwest wind that has kicked in the Ozarks. There's a bit of a wind chill factor, so coats today. Also, keep the rain gear handy. We're not quite done with the rain chances, but we are done with the severe weather chances. I am expecting that today is kind of just a cold, windy, blustery day in the Ozarks. Not a lot in the way of sunshine for us today either, unfortunately. We will see another round of rainfall later in the 7-day forecast, but overall, today's the last day for rain for the work week, but then we're going to dry things up a little bit for the second half of the week. Much cooler weather is really the big headline for you. You're going to notice that drop in temperatures today. I told you this morning, we're in the mid 40s area wide, about 54 degrees as of 5 o'clock in the morning here in Springfield. We will be seeing our temperature cool down. We're in the upper 40s by 4 p.m. We fall even further, and the hourly forecast here puts our temperatures in the mid 40s by 10 p.m. We're falling back into the upper 30s. I have 38 degrees for the morning time low temperature early tomorrow for the start of Wednesday. The severe risk is gone. Now we're on the cold side of that cold front that came through yesterday for us, but there's still a bit of moisture in the air. Lingering rainfall is possible, and with a strong northwest wind, it's just not going to be a great day for outdoor activities in the Ozarks today. However, I am expecting those shower chances to wrap up, and that should happen probably by midday. Another small chance for some very light rain, really drizzle in the forecast from about 4 p.m. to midnight tonight. So we're not totally rain free in the forecast at all on Tuesday, but the drier conditions work their way in for Wednesday. Highs today will go down in the 50s, and then we're seeing 50s in the forecast again as we head into Wednesday. It looks like another cold day, so pull the coats back out of the closet. Make sure you're dressing the kids warm as you send them off to school both today and tomorrow. There's even the potential for some frost in the forecast again. Thursday and Friday mornings, as the skies clear out, the temperatures are able to bottom out a bit more. We'll be hovering near the freezing point as we wrap up the end of the work week. By the weekend, things turn around for us again. I have 60s that are back in the forecast, and I'm expecting that we could even get close to 70 again. That's going to be by the time Sunday rolls back around. Our high temperature for the day, well, it's here, 56 degrees for that high temperature. We're slowly falling for the rest of the day as that northwest wind brings in the cooler temperatures. I have winds at about 15 miles an hour, but they could gust to 30, and they're out of the northwest now, drawing in some of those cooler conditions. We hold on to the low gray cloud cover, the slight shower chance in the forecast. Sunshine returns for us on Wednesday, but it looks cold too, only 52 for the high temperature there. We start to slowly climb by Thursday and Friday. We're back into the upper 50s, 60s by the time Friday gets here. I think we're still in the 60s on Saturday and Sunday as well. Another small chance for rain will exist for us by Sunday, but it's not looking like a big washout. We had a nice little soaking downpour in many communities yesterday, so that's quite enough rain for us. Around the country, what we're talking about is widespread hazardous weather. Some of that severe weather that we had yesterday, of course, many of us in the Ozarks just yesterday under the tornado watch. We had a couple of tornado warnings and some reports of large hail in the state of Missouri. Widespread hazardous weather now, it's moving over into the Ohio and Tennessee valleys today. In fact, kind of the big bullseye, it's a moderate risk for severe weather, really high risk happening out in the state of Ohio, nearly the entire state under that risk. So we certainly hope our friends to the east. Stay safe today. They are the ones getting the severe weather in the forecast on Tuesday. Dry, gusty winds are also in the forecast today, bringing critical fire danger to the southern high plains. And another headline in the national forecast is that a nor'easter is heading to the northeast again. April, but they are going to be dealing with some winter-like weather to kick off the new month. That happens by the weekend. It is going to be kind of a mess in the Northeast. If you have any friends or family out there or travel plans, you might want to check on them. Just make sure they're doing okay. I know we're ready to move on to spring. We're not ready to talk about the winter weather anymore. I have the Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question all queued up for you. The question that I left you with yesterday. Here it is. According to allthingskites.com, what is the best month to fly a kite? The options that I gave you were A, March, B, April, C, September, or D, October. The answer is actually D, October. Now, you might have guessed that the best month to fly a kite is either in the spring or the fall season. But why October? Well, oftentimes the temperatures are pretty suitable to get outdoors. Spring and fall can have nice temperatures. They're not extreme like the summer or winter. But also the winds in the fall are a bit more predictable, a bit more constant, and not quite as variable as the winds that we get in the springtime. So oftentimes you can get a lot of good days to fly a kite during the spring, but according to this website, allthingskites.com, October is the best month to fly a kite nationally. Any good, day that has some wind, that's not too gusty, it can all be good days to fly a kite. But if you guessed D, congratulations. That is the correct answer. Here is the Brain Twister trivia question for tomorrow. Which animal was almost up for an Oscar? Which one do you think? A, bear, B, cat, C, dog, or D, dolphin? You can head to the website to enter our Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather trivia question. And Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather and your radio home for the St. Louis Cardinals, 105.1 The Bull, has your chance to win a pair of tickets to a St. Louis Cardinals game. This is Saturday, May 4th. All you have to do is enter our Brain Twister trivia question contest. That's at the website. So make sure you go there. Guess, and if you guess a correct answer, you will be put into a pool where we will randomly draw one winner every weekday. So why not head to the website? St. Louis Cardinals opening day coming up on Thursday. So you could make a game. It's on April 4th. We're giving away those tickets. Make sure you check it out there. All right, here's a look too at the sponsors for the podcast. Thank you so much to Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. And thank you for listening early this morning on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. I hope you have a great day. Bundle up. It's going to be kind of cold. I expect that we stay kind of chilly this week and then warm it up again for the weekend. I hope everyone has a fantastic day.